My current mindset right now.
My current mindset?
I would say my mindset on life right now.
Right now my mindset is
I would say my mindset on life right now, first and foremost, is definitely the YouTube shit. I honestly love doing this, editing it. It's so much fun. It's just a great way to like release creativity and also like literally leave a mark on the world.
I just want to like work hard. Like right now, the thing that goes to my mind is just working hard. School, YouTube, basketball. My mindset is just to do like put my best out there and do my best in all of those.
wrapping up school, getting all that stuff out of the way, trying to figure out more about what I'm trying to do in life, progress on this YouTube stuff, keep on putting that work in, figuring everything out, figuring life out. I feel like we're really young, we're about to finish school, and I'm just trying to sort everything out.
Been a little weak throughout the last couple of years. Like my mindset right now is go out there and kill it in everything that I do.
People we don't know are seeing us and like enjoying it. Well, that's like my biggest focus right now, is to be able to grow that as much as we can.
All I want to do is just like give value and have an impact. That's really just all that goes to my mind, especially to grow the YouTube. I know I could do engineering. I know I could do, work at a desk and do research for the rest of my life. Like I have a chance to do YouTube, and especially with the people who I literally grew up with, I wouldn't want to do anything else.
Goals are like weight loss. I plan to be under 200 financially and successfully. Like I really am doubling down.
In the next 5 to 10 years, what do you hope to see for your work life, your school life, and your love life?
For my work life, it's complicated because if YouTube pops off, that's gonna be the main focus, I studied in real estate and I really want to start my own business. I want to really learn and go into more institutional real estate. As far as my love life goes, I've been with my girl for about 4 years and I really do plan to get married or at least engaged in the next 5 years. As far as school goes, I really want it to be over. I'm excited to get out. It's been a long grind.
So in 5 to 10 years, for school life, I would like it to be over. Not dead set on what program I want to go into or what exactly I'm going to do with it yet. Love life, me and my girlfriend been dating for a minute. Definitely hopefully married in the next 5 to 10 years. And for work life, really trying to figure out what exactly I want to do. Of course, this YouTube is a big goal for all of us, and just trying to see this progress, and hopefully, we can make a career out of it. My personal career related to engineering in school, I'm not super set on what I want to do. Additionally, another really big personal goal in the next 5 to 10 years, I want to get my black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Definitely something I think I'm going to stick with, and I hope when we re-record this in a couple years, I can show y'all the progress.
As my work life, I just want to be YouTube, because I know YouTube, I love to make videos. I love content creating. I already know I love to stream as well. So YouTube is what I want to do for my work for the next 5 to 10 years. So right now, I definitely just want to blow up this channel to begin with. Then as for school, I definitely want to get my doctorate in aerospace, not only for my personal self, but also my parents would love to see have another doctor in the family. It'd be great. And as for my love life, I'm not really too worried about that right now, because me personally, I don't even know what I want to begin with. So it's hopefully towards the tail end of this decade, I know what I want, and hopefully I'll be in a committed relationship.
I would say for the next 5 to 10 years, I definitely just don't want to be in school. I hate school so much. Obviously I fucking dropped out. Yeah, hopefully it's just I'll do this welding trade school. Maybe I might do some other trade schools just off of I would like to know how to do something, learn a trade school. But yeah, that's really all I could see for my schooling in the future. When it comes to work, it's definitely, obviously again, I want to do this completely full-time, entertain and be the people that people can look up to. I just want to be able to do YouTube and then maybe have another job just on some oh, I like doing it. A love life, definitely want to be married. Definitely 7 to 10 years marriage, and then starting to think about starting a family. But for me, love life is not a big concern, but to me family is the biggest thing. Now is the time to start establishing those relationships and building a family.
What does success and happiness look like to you? And do you think true happiness is possible?
Right now, the way I look at success, personally, success and happiness kind of go hand in hand. This to me is definitely your impact on others and how much you can actually expand on what you can do. I know I'm successful when I'm helping a lot of people who are just struggling and stuff, and when it comes to maybe building homeless shelters, scholarship funds, things of that nature. And happiness, I feel through those things, those charitable acts, I can get happiness from, because that's truly what I feel my purpose on this earth is to do, and I hope I never get construed or misguided on that path. I think true happiness, I think it can come and go. I don't know if you can truly be happy in this life. I just feel there's just so much things that can go wrong. There's just so much in this life. I definitely think you can always strive for it.
For me, success really is being able to be free and being able to provide. Those two things are very important to me. To be free to choose what my time is allocated towards. I never want to wake up and think I hate what I'm doing. I want to wake up and find that drive to, I love this, let's keep creating and growing, or I like this job because I want to learn more. Really, I mean, my view on life is like, my purpose is to create. I feel like that's the fundamental purpose of a man, to create and to find freedom. And I really do think that, like, for me, success is putting a lot of bread on the table for me and my family. As far as happiness goes, that happiness comes from having relationships, like solid relationships, friends, family, loved ones. Like, you can't be lonely. Loneliness is a silent killer. It really is. And I do feel it is really possible to find true happiness. It doesn't mean you're gonna be happy all the time. It doesn't mean like every single day you have a smile, because life happens. Because you could really find satisfaction from creating and growing. That's where you find satisfaction. You could only measure happiness in hindsight and looking back. And I plan to live without any regrets.
For me, success would look like doing YouTube full time and a very good family life. I think as long as I have those two things, really, that will equate to happiness for me. Because it's like, with YouTube, it's something I love doing, and it's with people who I'm like always happy to be around, and like that gives me happiness. And then family is the other big thing that I think would also contribute to happiness. For me, like, family is the purpose of being on earth. When it comes to like true happiness, I wouldn't say that it's really a thing, because obviously emotions change all the time. So you're never gonna be 100% happy or happy in every aspect of your life. There's always gonna be things that aren't quite right or don't sit with you, or like things you wanna change. The idea of true happiness doesn't really play out in the real world, but you can be truly happy if like you love what's yours, you enjoy what you do, and you just like make the most of your life.
So for me, success and happiness look like owning my own time. I don't think that there's like a certain amount of money or that it's just being wealthy, but I think it's being able to wake up every morning and say like, I can do what I want to do. You know, spending time with your loved ones, with your family, with your friends, and just enjoying life to its fullest, traveling, and just having like that true level of freedom is what happiness is to me. Or I mean, really, that's like what success is, and I think that is what would make me happy, and ultimately that's my goal. And as for whether or not true happiness is possible, it's a super loaded question. Emotions are fleeting like everything else in life. You know, of course, like if you lead a very successful and a very good life, I think you're happy most of the time. I don't think that you're always going to be happy. You know, everybody got their ups and downs. You're not always going to feel like 100%.